2, 1. We'll go live on social media here. All right, cool. We're live at Tin Roof, Wednesday, December the 8th, 2021. Hope you're all doing well. Chris Phillips here at the Daily Crow. Again, we're live at Tin Roof in the Vista. $3 drafts, $3 rumple shots. I'm going to assume no wings. I think wings are dead. The wings are dead. At least for now, the wings are dead. Peyton was actually commenting today in the Daily Crow. He was saying, why would you get 10 wings for $12 when you can get 5 tenders for $7? Made a great point. I mean, the tenders are massive. I'll never forget one of the first times I came here, I thought it was like normal. I thought it was like a normal chicken tender. So I got 10 of them just for me. I'm like, let me just get 10 tenders. They're probably like pretty small. I mean, it was like a massive plate of tenders. So safe to say I had food to take home. But no, by the way, all those tuned in, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, again, appreciate you all tuning in. I see John Kruger, Brennan M., Phil, Christian Gillespie. Really appreciate it because there's a lot of people that tune in digitally that tune into the live show. They're sticking out for the entire day as my guy P-Dog walks in the door. So that's why I started about 5 minutes late because I'm like, all right, P-Dog's going to walk in about 5:05 or so with his MacBook or with his Chromebook or whatever he's got, with his laptop, going to do homework in the 10. Hashtag Pac-10. Pac-10, the Pac-10 logo. But again, taking your questions, your comments, you can call in as well, 843-790-3372. Yeah, John, I did see that you ordered koozies. Pac-10. I did see that you ordered koozies, John. Appreciate you. Speaking of that, you'll see in front of the helmet up here if you're here in person, we've got koozies on hand for sale. I've got about like 5 bundles on me. I didn't want to bring the whole lot, obviously, but if you're interested in koozies, they're $5 a piece, or you can get 2 for $8. So really good deal up here. If you want to get them tonight, you can. Come on out to Tin Roof again in the Vista in Columbia South, kind of downtown. Would love to see you. But again, taking your questions, your comments, your calls. We're chilling, hanging out for the next 2 hours or so at Tin Roof. $3 drafts, $3 rumple shots. Really, really fun stuff. Christopher Gillespie starts it all. Gamecocks need to learn a quarterback in the land a quarterback in the transfer portal for next season. Give Braden Davis a year as a backup and learn the system. Yeah, I think South Carolina expect them to land a quarterback from the portal. I no doubt expect them to land a quarterback from the portal. I don't know who it's going to be. What do you think about Max Johnson, by the way, from LSU? I don't think he's that good. I don't know why. I mean, I saw he entered the portal, and I understand it's just a story because LSU's quarterback hit the portal, and that's all great and everything, but I don't think he's that good. I really don't think he's that good at all. Anyways, for those tuned in, though, I was thinking about on the ride over here, I was like, what could we talk about? Because it's just like, let's just call it for what it is. There's really not anything going on right now. There's no games this week. Shane Beamer and company are out recruiting, whatever it might be. The masculine urge to wave a white towel when Sandstorm comes on. No, anyways, there's nothing really going on this week. I was thinking about this question on the way over here. You know how they have the games? It's what do you meme or whatever, those card games you play when you're drinking? So I had a question like that. Pose a question. The question would be this. Again, those tuned in digitally, listen very carefully. If you don't do blank, then you're not a Gamecock fan. That's pretty much it. Block Mark Ryan on Twitter. I'm kidding. Mark's my guy. Mark's gonna hear that and probably send me like a 10-page long text of, if you're not an alcoholic, you're not a Gamecock fan. Good point. If you don't black out on maybe I should say, if you've never done this, you're not a Gamecock fan. If you've never blacked out in 5 points, then you're just not a Gamecock. I don't know what to say. If you've never gotten sloppy drunk at the Tin Roof, you're not a Gamecock fan. Yeah, you're not. It is not. It doesn't count. Doesn't count. What? I've never been too drunk to actually get in. I believe that. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember going in. See, now that the season's over, I can just say this. I'm not going to – so there's normally 1 or 2 games throughout the season that normally it's a night game, obviously, that I get like really, blasted, for lack of a better way of putting it. Florida was that game this year for me. I got turned. So that is just, I don't know if you guys noticed that. I got turned for sure. So, yeah. But you know what's weird about that night though? I was able to post my halftime and post game updates. I think like totally fine, wasn't I? Yeah. Somehow. The phone died at Auburn, too. Well, no, actually, no, that's right. That's right. So with halftime update was in a post game. Right. Yeah, that's true. Good point. That's right. Yeah. Again, it's a love-hate relationship with football, man. It's a long day. It's a long, long day. Yeah. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. If you've never blanked, then you're not a Gamecock. I think it's a fun game to play. Right? So, here's another fun game. Would you rather take Spencer Rattler or Quinn Ewers? We're probably not going to get either, but, who would you rather have, Ewers or Rattler? Yeah, I'd rather have Rattler also. So, anyways, check out the podcast that dropped today, of course. We dropped a show. Tomorrow's show is a really exciting one. Our postseason awards show, handing out awards the entire season, everything from offensive players. I was literally talking to Chase about this when I first got. I said, Peyton brought up a great point. Why would you get 10 wings for $14 when you can get 5 tendies for $10? Why? Why do it? It's a valid point. 10 Roof Corp. Maybe you should send an email to 10 Roof Corporate. Like, hey, y'all are messing up, man. And then also, how do you go from you're going to charge $1.25 pretty much? I don't know, $1.15 for wings, and then you have 50-cent wings. That's a pretty big discrepancy. All right, I'm not critiquing. I'm giving constructive criticism. I'll wait till Talon gets here. Maybe he'll. But how's Corey feeling? Is he back to health or no? He's doing better? Okay. Good. Yeah. You said he had like 100. Somebody said he had like 104 fever or something like that. Who? Did she tell you that? Who knows, bro? I don't keep up with that madness. Let's see. Luis Martinez says, I think we need about 5 to 6 transfer portal studs to accelerate the direction of the program. Recruit hard. I think Beamer will do this. Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah. I think we'll most certainly utilize the transfer portal. I mean, you saw today that Dominic Hill entered the portal, the latest. You've seen Jakari Caldwell, Jamar Brown, Jordan Rhodes, or Trey Smith, and Rosendo Lewis. Those are the 6. Well, yeah. 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 Well, anyways, he did. So they're all in the portal. So that opens up scholarship space for you. So I think a lot of that will be filled. I think a lot of that will be filled by transfer portal guys. Transfer portal guys for sure. I think did I see Kirk walk in? Is Kirk in here somewhere? Or did I just completely miss that? Or was that the wrong person? Did I dream that? I swear Kirk walked in. I swear to you, I just saw him walk in. Unless he just left. God, maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. Wow, he's here? He just walked in. Oh, yeah. I knew I did. I was like, did I not just see Kirk walk in? Kirk, tough last game, man. That was a tough one. Kirk. But Venables is gone. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Yeah. Blaine Lee, what happened to the tight end we were trying to get from Oklahoma? Apparently he got a crystal ball to Ohio State. And then when Phil, I don't know if you heard this, Peyton, when Phil called in today, and he was saying, does it concern you that, that tight end got a crystal ball to Ohio State? And I just very bluntly said, would you rather play college football at Ohio State or South Carolina? I mean, I'm not blaming the guy if he wants to go to Ohio State. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I want him to come here, but I'm not going to say he's a complete idiot, if he goes to Ohio State. I mean, it's, Anyways, whatever. Yeah, 5 tendies for $10. Those sound great. I already had chicken for lunch, so I don't think I'm doing that. I think probably for me tonight it's going to be either quesadillas. The last time I had the nachos, I was not as happy as I thought I would be. Like I said, we're just going to spend the 2 hours just dogging. Let's talk about the Tin Roof staff next. Great staff. Best part of this place is the staff. Honestly. Fantastic. Hey, how about this? If the Gamecocks 2021 football season was a staff member at Tin Roof, which staff member would it be? I think it'd be J-Mo, because our season was a wreck, a up and down roller coaster ride. I feel like that's kind of how J-Mo is in his own life. It was real, it was fun, but it wasn't real fun. You know what I mean? No. Look, our 2021 season was drunk. It just drunk. Every day it was drunk, and it ended in disappointment. I think J-Mo fits the mold. I think J-Mo fits the bill. Yeah. Very good. See, then you got to get like Barstool, and we'll start doing like a power ranking of the Tin Roof employees. Like who had the best week. Somebody get Robbie on the line. Where's Robbie? He's going to call in now. You know that. Right now. Yeah. Blaine Lee says you have to, I don't know if this is going to be news to you. You have to try the Tin Roof Cock Shot. It's a garnet-colored and flavored vodka. Is that a thing? I'm telling you, still the top comment of all time was the person that called in and said they need to have a shot or a drink or whatever based off of Bill Cosby and call it the Tin Roofie. That is still like the best comment of all time. That is the greatest comment. That is the greatest comment of all time. Tell Robbie, let's go Mets, indeed. Kevin Keller, Urban Meyer, free lap dances. Jesus, even the crowd on social media is turned up tonight. Justin Langford makes a great point, by the way. He said, why would he want to go to Ohio State? We're undefeated against them since the year 2000. We're undefeated against them ever. Oh, okay, Blaine Lee took credit. That was him for the Tin Roofie comment. Okay, very good. Very good. Kirk, what grade would you give this season? I don't know if Kirk's going to. He's going to say A+ no matter what, right? A B? That's fair. Yeah. I gave a B+. Kirk says a B. He's a little harsher than I am. See, where I really got people, Kirk, was when I gave the coaching an A-. People felt some type of way about that. So I just look at it I look at it as the whole. I don't, I feel like most people are going to say they're going to look so hard at Marcus Satterfield and give it a C or a C-. I mean, I just say this is what I say. I didn't change my predictions after Luke Doty got hurt in the preseason. And here's the reality, too. Now we can say a lot of things we didn't during the season. We can say them now because the season is over. Yeah, the season's over. After Luke Doty got hurt, this was a 4-8 team. I think so. I mean, really, truthfully, this was a 4-8 team. And the only reason I didn't change my predictions because we were led to believe that Luke Doty was going to be back healthy by week 2, week 3, whatever. And let's also factor in he didn't play a single snap 100% healthy all year long. So when you factor that in, that this team played a grad assistant and an FCS transfer for over half of the season, I mean, the fact this team won 6 games is just remarkable, truly. And then you were making the point. Others are making the point. I was talking about what was the best moment of the season. Tomorrow's show is a total postseason award show. So one of the accolades, one of the awards was the best moment of the season. When you think about all the moments that really could have made or broke our season, East Carolina game-winning field goal. If you lose that game, season's completely different. Zeb Nolan coming off the bench against Vandy. You lose that game, the season is completely different. I mean, you look at the Florida game, how that unfolded. You look at the Auburn game, the punt hitting off the knee. And, I mean, So you look at the Troy game, pick six before the half. You look at ECU, Damani Staley's pick six before the half. I'm just saying, like, the season could have come unglued many times. And then there were plenty of moments in the season where we had, our guys could have just packed it in and said, well, you know what? This new coach, he's cool and all, but he don't really know what he's talking about. We're going to just do our own thing. Those moments being after you got your ass whooped by Georgia, your ass whooped by Tennessee, and your ass whooped by A&M. I mean, you could have easily 28-0 after the first quarter at Knoxville been like, you know what? He don't know what he's talking about. A&M was brutal. A&M was brutal. I'm so tired of watching us just get stomped by Texas A&M. I mean, credit to Kirk and others who went to College Station and who have gone down there and watched that shit show because, God, that's a long way to go to watch a team get the shit beat out of them. Isn't it, Kirk? That's a long way to go, my friend. I did not know that. Thank you for that information. Yeah. Got his ass beat twice. All right, somebody's calling in. Let's see who this is. It's not Robbie, actually. Dalton, what's going on, man? Go ahead and fire away with your question, and we'll answer it off the air. Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is sort of a general college football question, and the question is this: do you see the landscape for sort of middle of the pack division or Power 5 teams getting easier, to make the playoffs and to actually have, something in the postseason worth a damn, going forward? Do you see that getting easier? Because sort of the past couple weeks, what I've been seeing is a lot of players are opting out of these bowl games, right? And, when I was a kid, the bowl games were important, but now it's just like if you don't make the postseason, if you don't make the college football playoff, kids don't care about the bowl games, So what I'm wondering is sort of how would you fix people not caring about the bowl games, or how would you fix, opt-outs? Because right now it seems like, first of all, you have so many, recruits, high-ranking recruits going to teams that they probably won't ever play, but they're going there because they want to make it to the playoff. And it just seems like college football as a whole has changed to where the playoff is the only thing that matters. And so I'm just sort of wondering how you think going forward we could fix that, whether it be with a expanded playoff or how you would change the system so that teams that don't make it into the playoffs every single year in the 4-team system have, something important to play for if they make it to a bowl game.
Very good. I'm going to take the answer off air, my friend. I appreciate the question. That was very well articulated. Thank you. Dalton, good stuff. So basically his question, how do you make all the other bowl games more important? And I understand what his fear is for college football is that basically what the playoff has done is made it where the playoff is all that really matters. So I think an expanded playoff helps. I think an expanded playoff helps because, right now the problem you have in college football is you lose one game and your season's over. I mean, your season's over, right? I mean, let's just say South Carolina next year, for some reason, we were ranked 15th to start the year. Let's just say we were. We're not going to be, but let's just say we were. If we lost one game, if we lose to Georgia week, 3, we're done. We're done. That's it. We're done. If you expand the playoff to 12 teams, all of a sudden it keeps people at least interested longer. Now, how do you make people care more or players care more about individual bowl game? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if your only care and hope in the world is the playoff, then you're not going to care either way. You can't have a 64-team playoff and just let everybody in. So, but I think also the transfer portal is going to help. I think transfer portal is going to introduce a lot more parity because, again, people can talk about NIL, and NIL is going to ruin college football, and people are going to just go here just because they want to get a sponsorship or get paid. Well, you're not going to get a sponsorship or get paid from me or from Tin Roof or anybody if you ain't playing. So you better be putting up some numbers, because we don't want to pay you if you suck or if you just ride the pine. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no point. So, I mean, you better go somewhere you can actually play. So maybe a kid like an Oscar Delp, who's a complete idiot for going to Georgia because he ain't going to see the light of day of playing time until he's a junior. Maybe he says after his freshman year, well, shit, I should just go to South Carolina and just be the starter right now. I would take him still, probably. Hey, there can be no ego, no pride in this recruiting thing. Either way, though, I think the recruiting or the transfer portal will help. But, yeah, I mean, how do you make – I mean, listen, if you think the bowl games are meaningless, then I don't know. I mean, I guess you just do. I don't know. I mean, I think they're awesome. I think they're cool. I literally just posted a clip right before I went live about that, or live here about that. But P-Dawg makes the point. I've made the point. I think what the playoff has shown you is the BCS wasn't all that bad, because we're still getting the end result anyways. And I'll tell you this. If your only goal in expanding the playoff is to, let's solve the Bama, Georgia, Clemson you're not going to. You're just not. Bama is going to beat the shit out of Cincinnati. They're going to beat the living hell out of Cincinnati. Hey, if J-Mo wants to win some money on his bookie, take the minus 12.5. Like, throw the entire lot on it, because Bama is going to wreck Cincinnati. The group of five needs their own playoff, but they don't belong on the same field. The only reason they played Georgia close is because they had like 12 guys opt out last year. So miss me with it. I'm sorry, but Cincinnati, App State, Coastal, Troy, they're not playing for the same trophy as Alabama and Georgia and Ohio State. It's just, they're just not. Like, they're not. They're not. Bama will smoke Cincy. They will smoke them. No question. No question. Let's see. We got a text. Let's see. 12-team playoff, 5 conference champions, 1 group of 5, and 6 at-larges. Seeding is decided by the BCS ranking. So you want to bring back BCS and do playoff. Now, that just doesn't make any sense. Just the ranking system. OU owns USEB. If we expanded to a 12-team playoff and the Gamecocks, say, got the 9 seed, the haters will still give Carolina crap on the fact that they couldn't make the 14 playoffs, but it would be huge for Carolina. Who gives a damn what the haters say? Because I could go back and say, well, shit, 2012-13, like, we would have been in the playoff. We'd have been close. 2013, we finished ranked 4th in the country. Would have been close. It still pains me that we didn't win an SEC title in those years, because that was it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I said it today, man. I mean, if you're one of those people that complains about, some of these people on Facebook, they just have no brain, bro. Like, I've seen, they're not many, but I've seen few that, well, we should turn down a bowl game. We backed into a bunch of wins. We went 6-6. Like, bro, you should literally jump off a bridge. Like, literally go play in traffic if you think that's the right thing to say. So, I mean, players bust their asses, and especially those who dealt with the must-chant BS. You know what? They earned all 6 wins they got. I'm happy they're getting to go to a bowl game. So, all right, we got another call here. It's not Robbie Davis, by the way. What's up, man? Go ahead and fire away with your question, and we'll take it off the air.
All right. Yeah, my name is Dorian. I'm actually from Greenwood. My biggest question is really just, what do you think it takes for Shane Beamer to go through and really get that homegrown talent that he needs in order to really go through and battle for, South Carolina or whatnot? Because, Clemson's really just getting a lot of our best homegrown talent. Because, I mean, I come from the era or whatnot where in Greenwood where we had Josh Norman, who didn't even get a D1 scholarship or even a look at, versus we had DJ Swearinger go through and come out, Kelsey Quarles to come out, even Marquavius Lewis, he even went to a JUCO, ended up coming to Carolina. So my main question is, do you really think that, well, what can Beamer do differently or really to go through and really change and really just go through and build up that Carolina infrastructure it needs to be the way that we just go through and keep the homegrown talent? That's the question.
I appreciate it, man. That's a great question. Thank you so much. So, again, in case you missed the question, how does Shane Beamer keep the homegrown talent at home? That's the talent within the state, keep them from going to Clemson. And I think a lot of it is exactly, think about it. He's the one that recruited a lot of the guys he mentioned, or at least helped recruit them. DJ Swearinger, Connor Shaw, guys from Greenwood, guys from Rock Hill, South Point, whatever. I wonder how much of the messaging is the same as what he was saying or what they were saying when he was here the first time in regards to, hey, you can go to Georgia, or at this point you can go to Clemson and, just be a number and be a guy that's just kind of on the depth chart, whatever, or you can come to Carolina and be a name and be a legend. You can be a legend forever. Do things that have never been done here before, and and I think South Carolina's obviously got some advantages since then as far as their facilities and what they have to offer recruits and everything else. But so I think a lot of probably what they were selling beforehand in regards to when he was there the first time with Steve Spurrier. Obviously, you don't have a Hall of Fame coach to sell or anything like that. But, that's a great question. I think, again, you have to sell what makes South Carolina special, and you got to be master talent evaluators and master talent developers, and, you got to find those diamonds in the rough, kind of like J-Mo. He's a diamond in the rough. You look at him, he's a small, scrawny sack of shit, but he's an awesome bartender. Who would have thunk? I mean, I don't know. Look at us. Not me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a buddy that works personnel for Georgia, and I asked him this last year about, how important is putting a border around the state. Y'all want to win the state of Georgia in recruiting, and I know the mindset for Georgia is different than it is for South Carolina, but he told me, he's like, Chris, we want to win Georgia. We want to put borders up around the state and get those guys, keep them home, but we're trying to get the best 25 football players we can get. It don't matter where you're from, none of that. So while getting in-state, I mean, with all due respect to every high school kid right now that probably is not even listening to what I'm saying, but all these high school kids in South Carolina, I mean, we don't want to take 25 bums just because you play football in South Carolina. We're not just going to go sign Chapin's whole roster. No offense. Let me put it, we're not going to go sign Midland Valley's roster, which to hell with Midland Valley. I went to North Augusta, to hell with them. We're not going to go sign Aiken's roster just because, they're from the state. Who gives a damn, bro? We need good football players. So you want to keep those guys home for sure. You want to keep the top guys at home, but, like a guy, I look at it this way, the kid Jaden Davis or whatever, the number 1 rated player for next year or 2 years or whatever, the quarterback, that's one you need to keep home. Yes. That's the one you need to keep home. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah. Oh, Jalen Sneed, yeah. Antonio Williams, yeah. Dutch Ford. You need to keep those home because there's nothing worse. I mean, hey, I know whatever happened with old Bryce Thompson or whatever, and then Muschamp's dumbass didn't recruit Jalen Hyatt. I mean, how does it feel when you play Tennessee and they're wrecking us? I mean, that doesn't feel very good, does it? Doesn't feel great. So, yeah, you need to keep the big guys home, but we just got to go get the best players we can, whether that's in Charlotte, state of North Carolina, the state of Georgia, state of Florida, whether it's Delaware. Hey, big old Delaware guys now. We got the Mr. Football or Gatorade Player of the Year in Delaware. Our running backs from Delaware. We love Delaware now. So, whatever. Hey, Corey Boyd was from Orange, New Jersey. So, and I got people in the comments talking about, why are you talking about Midland Valley? The Valley Rats. The Valley Rats. Yes, we got some Valley Rats in the comments. Sorry, guys. I'm an NA guy. Sorry, not sorry about it. So let's see. Again, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. J-Mo, we had a fun little question type deal before you got here. We said, if the Gamecocks 2021 football season was a tin roof employee, which one would it be? And we agreed it'd be you, because really the 2021 season, the one word to describe it is drunk. I mean, really, truly. It was a mess. It was up and down. You never knew what you were going to get. I feel like that's J-Mo to a T. So, Drunk from start to finish, my guy. Drunk from start to finish. So he's still going bowling. Hey, he's going to Frankie's. Yeah, he didn't go to the Frankie's Bowl, but he's eating some mayonnaise for sure. So, I mean, he's not, it's like I don't know. he's not going to brag to his friends about it, but I mean, he is still going bowling. So, whatever. Did go to Frankie's. Huge Frankie's guy. Huge Frankie's guy. Massive Frankie's guy. Justin Langford. Wow, we already got Braden Davis shade. Braden Davis played mediocre in Florida but immaculate in Delaware. So let's see how that translates to college football on the big boy stage. God, they can't even get on campus before we start slamming them. I mean, honestly, really, truly. So Blaine Lee says that the Gamecocks 2021 season was a restaurant, it would be McDonald's because you wait in line forever just to be disappointed with the quality of your food. And they always mess it up, too. Taco Bell, you never know what you're going to get. If the Gamecocks 2021 season was a fan, it would be Kirk, because no matter what, they show up week after week, whether you want them to or you don't. I'm kidding, Kirk. It's all love, by the way. It's all love. Kirk finally decided to come back out because Shane Beamer's not doing call-in shows anymore. Call-in shows are over, so. Is he? Hold on. When's the call-in show for the bowl game? Oh, come on. It's got to be next Thursday. It ain't tomorrow. It's got to be next Thursday. He's obviously not doing it on let's see. He has them on. No, he did the one Thanksgiving week on Tuesday. So it's got to be the 6th. He's not going to do it on the 23rd. And then we play on Thursday. So he's got to be doing the 16th. Has to be doing the 16th. Or he's doing it Tuesday, the week of the game. Kirk, Gamecock Athletics is just going to tweet it out. I mean, I'm going to know either way. We'll be there. We're with you. We're with you, Coach Beamer. We're with you. 100%. By the way, that dude, remember I was talking about the dude in my DMs that was just talking foolishness? Backed off real fast. Oh, man, I think the original message got taken out of context. Keep doing great work. I'm like, block me. Just block me. Go ahead. Do it. Don't talk. But, hey, I'm about that action, boss. Be about that action. Let's see. Justin Langford, I appreciate him being named Gatorade Player of the Year, but if Braden Davis has the passion like Debo Williams, he could be a diamond in the rough. Yeah, Debo Williams, you know what he did this year? I think he had like 6 total tackles the entire season. So, I mean, I'm not hating. I'm just saying that's what he did. That's what he did. So, I don't know. Dude, it's 5:30 and it's darker than the SOB outside. Isn't that crazy? Again, guys, in case you missed it, Jalen Foster and Cam Smith, both named to the AP All-SEC team. Foster, first team. Cam Smith, second team. Also, today is James Reese's birthday. That's the point we're at. We don't have any games to talk about, anything like that. How are the tendies, my guy? Pretty good? Tendies good? Yeah. Tendies good. Very good. Love that. Yeah, I think oh my God, really? Like, oh, you brought the hoodie though. At least you brought the hoodie with the ice. I see it. I see it, my guy. I see it every time. Which, by the way, did anybody see the thing I posted over the weekend? This is awesome. Look at this. The Tin Roof swag. We got a Tin Roof hoodie now with the crew hoodie. Good. Welcome to the crew. By the way, and they should know, I'm working right now on like a 2021 season recap video. I'm gonna put some music to it. Y'all are definitely in it. Tin Roof's definitely in it. Peyton's in it. I'm in it. We're all in it. It's gonna be legendary, by the way. It's a very cool video. Very cool video. So I don't know that that's in it. I think I might have gotten rid of that video. Can't even eat a hot dog in peace no more. I was. 2 at once. The double glizzy. The double glizzy. Hey, again, don't forget tonight, by the way, shag lessons, 8 to whenever. So, Kirk, now's your time to shine, baby. Where are you going? Oh. Well, dang. There you go. How about that? Kirk got plans. Oh, my God. I don't know if I can read this out loud. I mean, I feel like Tin Roof, we're pretty cool. I see we got some. I don't know if I can read this out. You ready? All right, here we go. Blaine Lee says, if the 2021 Gamecock season was an adult film category, it would be a gangbang because what seemed like a good idea at first turns out to be you getting screwed from all angles and you feel disappointed in yourself at the end. That's honestly pretty accurate. That's honestly pretty accurate. J-Mo's the one that told me to read it. So, you know what? Any establishment that has J-Mo working at it, that's not too much. That's not too much. We have said much worse up here, I feel like. Right. I mean, the whole Bill Cosby drink thing, I feel like, was much worse. Yeah. So Maddox Free says, I'm loving some men's basketball right now. Yeah, I should have worn the Shooter Shoot hoodie, I guess. Yeah, go buy the Shooter Shoot merch on TSUS store. By the way, that's a great segue reminder. That's a great reminder. If you want TSUS merch by Christmas delivery, you have tonight until midnight to order it. If you do not order it by midnight, I cannot guarantee it will be there by Christmas. I mean, if you order tomorrow, it might get there. It might. Very well might. I think it probably would. But I'm not going to guarantee it. And when you order it tomorrow or the next day and you come to me and you email me or DM me, this was a gift, I'm going to say, that's tough. Where's my gift? So don't come say nothing to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Make 5 points great again, he says. Cheers to that, for sure. Woo, that rumble, right? 'Tis the season. That honestly tasted really good. Now it's like it's Christmas time, right? We'll play some carols, Go see some lights. What did the NBA, their motto the other year? No gifts. When she asked, no gifts. No gifts. Prediction for the entire season? My prediction was pretty bleak. I had like 15 and 17 and 6 and 12 in the SEC. So we're already, I think, on pace to probably be better than I predicted. And, I mean, I didn't know we were going to have Stevie. I mean, Stevie changed the game, dude. Stevie's a legend. Shooter shoot, baby. Shooter shoot. I like James a lot. James Reese, I like Jacoby Wright a lot. Jacoby Wright's nasty. We have some good players. The SEC's tough. That's what scares me. By the way, speaking of basketball, how about Florida losing to Texas Southern last night by 26? They were 23-point favorites and got blown out. So I almost felt a little better about us losing to Coastal. I was like, at least we didn't lose to Texas Southern by 20. I mean, we might have lost to Coastal by 20, but we were only 6-point favorites. So at least there's that. At least there's that. P. Dog says, I'm not even going to read what P. Dog said. Jacob said, who would you like to see playing QB1 for the Gamecocks next year? Whoever is going to win. That's it. I don't give a damn who it is. Doesn't matter to me if it's I don't care if I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if Ryan Helinski wants to transfer back. Let's just win games. I don't give a damn who it is. Maybe Jake Bentley's got a 9th year of eligibility. He can come back and play. So, Jake Bentley? Well, he just tore his ACL, so probably not. The old Jake, number 4. I'd take 4 Jake back. I don't know about 19 Jake. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here. Then we're going to take a break. John, fire away with your question, and we'll take it off the air, my guy. Go ahead.
All right. I just want to touch on what you were saying about how the group of 5 needs on playoffs. Like, they do, because here's my whole thing. People, national TV, all I had to hear all season long up to this point was Cincinnati needs to make the playoffs. They need to make the playoffs. They can match up with anybody. I'm like, all right, you got your wish. Whoever's on TV talking about, Cincinnati, deserves to be in the playoffs. You got your wish. Guess what? You get to play Alabama in a few weeks. And guess what? I don't think Cincinnati's got a shot at all. Maybe a quarter, maybe. Maybe that's stretching it. But here's my whole thing, because Cincinnati hasn't seen athletes like Alabama have. They're facing the future soon-to-be Heisman Trophy winner. They ain't seen athletes like Alabama all year. Good luck. Not really, but you can get your teeth kicked and get to Alabama. That's my whole thing.
It's a good point. John, great point. I appreciate the call, my friend. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. John Kruger, who, by the way, John Kruger, I'm sure Kirk recognizes that voice. John calls in a Beamer's call-in show, like every time. So that is John from Rock Hill. As Todd would say, we'll go to John from Rock Hill. John, can you hear us? Turn down your radio, John. Appreciate John. Go Tigers. All right, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll get sound guy Phil to cue the music. But, we're just here hanging out, kicking it for the next hour or so. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. And unfortunately for all of us, we got to continue to stare at J-Mo's ugly face for the next hour or so. So y'all buckle in. We'll endure it together, and, we'll get after it. So, again, 843-790-3377. And we'll get sound guy Phil to cue the music. All right, here we go. All right, we're back. What I asked you, Kirk, was how do you feel about the UNC game, the bowl game? I guess we haven't even been up here or talked since I got announced. Carolina, North Carolina. You notice what I said, right? Carolina, North Carolina. Carolina, North Carolina, the Dukes Mayo Bowl. How we feel? Sam Howell's going to play. Quan White undecided. Rumors that JJ Nigbare won't play. Which, by the way, was that surprising to y'all that JJ Nigbare was just nowhere to be found on any All-SEC team at all? I mean, but his stats were – he's a big PFF guy. He was like their highest graded player every week. But the statistics just weren't really there. Kemper Keenan commented, is Chris taking a smoke break? No, we're not taking a smoke break. But, I mean, smoke them if you got them, and it's a great night to have them. You know what I mean? Great night to have them. Anyways. Yeah. Carolina, North Carolina announced. How we feeling about that game? You feel pretty good? I mean, no? Heels are a 7-point favorite. And if you notice, I gave my SEC gambling picks for the bowl season, which you probably shouldn't listen to me because I went under 500 this year. And I locked in the under. I locked in the under for the SEC championship. That thing was smashed by halftime. Who saw Georgia's defense getting wrecked like that? Oh, come on, Kirk. Stop it. Hey, it couldn't have happened to a better human being, truly. But see, as I said at the beginning of the season, and I'll say it now, I hated Muschamp before it was cool. It's funny to see people like jump on the bandwagon, but I hated Muschamp way before it was cool, right? No, your dad is a fucking idiot. Mr. Dawkins, you, sir. Mr. Dawkins, you, sir, are the idiot. And if the irony is missed upon you of this game being at B of A, Mac Brown being the head coach, Sam Howell being the quarterback, and the Gamecocks taking on UNC in Charlotte, then let my tank top and bandana on December the 30th remind you of the irony of this game. The good news is with an 11:30 kickoff, there's not nearly enough time to get roasted by the sun. Confirmed, TSUS is not tougher than the sun. Not tougher than the sun. I'm telling you, if it's above 65 degrees, I'm rocking the tank. I have to. I feel like it's out of principle. I have to rock the tank and the bandana and just why not? You know what I mean? Because I was out with some people this weekend. I said, why would you do that, Peyton? They said, why not? I was like, that's just the answer to everything in life. You know what I mean? Like, you know the movie Yes Man, whatever? No, man. It's like, why? I mean, why not? Huh? That's like the ultimate pickup line at the bar. You're out at Lucky's. You should give me your number. Why? I mean, why not? What do you have to do? Why not? That's Shane Beamer on the recruiting trail. Spencer Rattler, come be our starting quarterback. Well, I mean, why should I come play for y'all? I mean, why not? Why shouldn't you? Like, well, when you put it that way, I mean, why not? Oh, come on now. Hassani Gravit's cousin. Come on now. I understand why you said that, P-Dog. I get it. Blaine Lee says, I expect great things from Juju next year, especially on third downs. As long as he can stay away from getting suspended, I expect great things as well. I think he got put in the doghouse. I really do, man. Because you notice he didn't play like till – and to spoil it, again, tomorrow's podcast is a postseason award show. He's my offensive rookie of the year. Number one, because he was good. Number two, because who the hell else would you pick? Truly. Which, by the way, did anybody else notice when Gamecock football yesterday, the Twitter account accidentally tweeted out the graphic for all SEC freshman selections? They weren't supposed to do that. That's not supposed to come out till tomorrow. So in case you're wondering, you really just want to know. I saw it. I should have screenshotted it. I didn't know that was it. But it was supposed to be all SEC team Tuesday. Today is the individual awards, and then tomorrow is like all SEC freshman team. Our all SEC freshmen are Juju McDowell for running back and all-purpose. Tyshawn Wanamaker on the offensive line, God forbid. And then Alex Huntley on D-line. Huntley made all SEC freshman. Our O-line was just so trash. Just trash. And you think back, see, I should do that. You know what? This is a slow time of year looking for content. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe next week we'll do. I did my overall grades for the season, but I'd love to look back and look at, we do our position unit previews in the preseason, and we grade every single position unit. I graded the offensive line at a B+. I graded the O-line at a B+, and I graded the secondary at a D-. And that just couldn't have been further from – it's just total opposites. I mean, O-line was garbage. 4 or 5 starters returned, over 80 career starts, and couldn't block J-Mo. Couldn't block J-Mo on the edge. Nobody. Zeb Nolan would have been done. Hey, Zeb Nolan was a biscuit away from being our left tackle. That's a thick son of a bitch right there. You know what I mean? He's bigger than P-Dog. Just an old man doing some good things. That whole saga of the Vandy game, beautiful. Beautiful. Zeb Nolan's passions in life are beating Vandy and shooting ducks. That's it. He loves to hunt and beat Vandy and whoop J-Mo's ass. J-Mo was like Ron White that night. He was like, I don't know how many of them it would have took to whoop my ass, but I knew how many they had. I knew how many they had. Quite a few. What do you mean by quite a few of them? I elephant dare you. What does that even mean? Is that a thing? Blaine Lee, God, this comment. I feel like Beamer's waiting for Greg Atkins to overcome his health scare before he lets him go. Are you sure you won't have a heart attack when I give you the news? That's tough. I don't want to have to resuscitate you in the office when we fire you. Wow. Blaine Lee's about to be the MVP of the Tin Roof shows. He commented, I've never met this J-Mo character that works at the Tin Roof, but he sounds like he sounds like the type of guy that would take money out of his grandma's purse to buy cheap narcotics. He said no, he wouldn't. It didn't sound very convincing, though. Not narcotics, just beer. Cheap narcotics at that. Not Granny's wallet, Mom's wallet. Dad's wallet. That Chase's wallet, yeah. I say Peyton's wallet, but you'd have to dig deep in that zone, bitch. Ain't much in that moment. Tell me if you find something. Because I ain't found nothing in ages. 4 for 5s. Peyton's his favorite number in life is 4. Peyton's favorite number, 4 for 4 at Wendy's and a 4 for 5 at Lucky's. That's it. And damn 5 chicken tenders at Tin Roof. And about 4 or 5 beers. It's all a balance, you know. It's a balance. See, again, this is what makes these Tin Roof shows great, because we get to like not just randomly whatever. Random name. What do we think? Where do we think Quan White's going? He's got to be going either late. I think he's 6th or 7th round or undrafted. Though, I don't blame Quan White for. I mean, dude, a running back shelf life is so short. It's so short, man. Is he gonna rush for 6.6 yards per carry again? I mean, is he? $6.6 yards per carry with that O-line. That's absurd, honestly. Kevin was let me put it this way for the award show for tomorrow, just to spoil it. Kevin won MVP last year for me. Team MVP, obviously. He won like 4 awards. Kevin Harris didn't sniff an award this year. Didn't sniff one. The only award he sniffed was biggest disappointment, which was the run game. I mean, I think that's by far the biggest disappointment of the season. Kevin Harris ran for a grand total of 478 yards, 4 yards per carry, which isn't like awful. I mean, it's 4.0. But Kevin Harris ran for 3 touchdowns. He ran for 3 against Ole Miss alone. Or like 4. Kirk, you enjoy Oxford? Pretty good? Oxford? You going to Arkansas next year? Yeah? Well, I mean, asking Kirk if he's going to the game is kind of stupid, right? Kirk, we're taking TSUS on the road next year, my friend. If you need a ride, I want to go to all of them. So we don't play at A&M at Mizzou, which this is a fun game. This will be, for me, the first week of January, because I've already kind of looked at my schedule and kind of how things lined up. I will give my way too early predictions for the 2022 season. But P-Dawk and I actually were looking at the schedule, eating, how do you say it? Taquerias, yeah. Anyways, we're eating Mexican food. Looking at the schedule. This is it. Georgia State at home. The Fighting Sean Elliott's will come to Columbia. Don't sleep on that game now. Don't sleep on that game. Oh, God, please don't even speak that into existence. Don't even. Like that, you want to, oh, my God, bro. Like, the Daily Crow that Monday will be a mess. But let's just talk the road trips. At Arkansas, there's one road game I can confirm I will miss. At Kentucky. Here's why I'll miss it. My sister is getting married on that day. But I'll be honest, if there's any road game you're going to miss for a wedding, that's the one. I just, Kirk, you like Lexington? I mean, is Lexington a fun trip, really? Oh, Kirk, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm kidding. Hey, but still, you've got at Arkansas, which will be awesome. Fayetteville will be sick. At Kentucky, I won't be there. At Vandy, 1,000% will be there. At Florida, 1,000% will be there. And then at Clemson, I'm posting the biggest tailgate ever. We're going to paint the city. We're going to try to just not get in a fight. If we don't get in a fight, we won. We succeeded. Truly. We're going to go out on Friday night, raise hell, bro. We're going to raise hell, P-Dawg. So, really the goal, Kirk, is to, what I thought about, at some point I'd love to get a TSUS RV. That might be a little ambitious right now, but a TSUS van? Maybe. A TSUS, sure. Let's not do that. That's too easy for people to joke with. Let's not do that. That's not helping. That's not helping, J-Mo, at all. Shout bus shouty. Shout. Who remembers that? No? Gucci Mane? No. Anyways, no, I seriously would love to get like a TSUS van, like literally take road trips, just go in it. And like, you know how like Barstool Barstool does the boys in the back or whatever. They have a podcast. They record out of the back of the van. We could put all the equipment in there, just record on the road, do a live pregame show from the van. I mean, it'd be incredible. That content would be insane. Be insane. You tell me that wouldn't be insane. Like, people tailgate out of their truck. We're just going to tailgate out the van. Tent camping. Bro, not every city is Knoxville. You realize that, right? Where the hell is there I'm not going to Lexington. Where are there tent camping spots in Fayetteville, Arkansas? Or what I could do is just find some Gamecock booster that wants to give me $50,000 and we'll buy a van and much easier said than done. Hey, it's called being an investor. You know what I mean? It's called being an investor. That's it. Right? Right, Chase? Look, we're looking for investors. Okay? I'm going to go do like an elevator pitch to some like angel investor panel. Why do you need this money? All right, hear me out. We're looking for a van. I want to live in a van down by the river. We need a van. That's all we need. Just a van. The Scooby-Doo. Hey, I'd take it, honestly. Put a big old TSUS. Hey, we'll have the TSUS logo on one side, Big Cock Club on the other. And then we'll have the Tin Roof logo on the front of it. Maybe Tin Roof can pay for the van. Hey, advertising every city we go. Hey. Or we'll have one of the, people like get advertisers on their cars and it's just, we'll become one of those. Bro, how is there a Detroit Tin Roof? Like, who goes there? How many shootings happen like every week? If anything, isn't there a Nashville Tin Roof? How does not one of those win? Because Morgan Wallen said he met her down at Aldine's, not at Tin Roof. That's really what happened. If Morgan Wallen said he met her at Tin Roof, numbers would be just insanity right now. But that wouldn't really flow with the song either, Or Aldine's, however you say it, whatever. Is my guy working on a paper right here? You working on a paper right now? Wow, what a guy. What a legend he is. What a legend he is. I think we might have a special guest come in, P-Doc, a little bit later. Yeah, Peter Burns tweeted this 25 minutes ago, make signing day great again. I agree. Signing day's lost its lust, right? Like, signing day's not a big deal anymore. Well, it's just like, I used to really look forward to the February the 5th or whatever the day was. And now it's just, next, like a week from today will be National Signing Day or the early signing period. It's just not as cool anymore, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like signing day's really lost its luster. So, I don't know. Let's see. The poll? Who's leading? Hold on. So 940 as far as total votes? Oh, bro, we will. My platform will send me the link. We will skyrocket those numbers. So all those tuned in, and obviously you guys will see this on social media. We're trying to vote Tin Roof Columbia as the best tin roof. Dude, you only need 100 votes. We're going to shatter those numbers. Shatter those numbers. You out of here, Kurt? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you stopping by, my guy. Cool. Good deal. I will post this on social media for sure. We got to make sure the Columbia Tin Roof, man. Wins this thing. Justin Langford says, well, maybe we'll win that day against Kentucky when you're not there. Sorry, Chris. We still love you, though. Bro, I don't give a damn at all. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. So, a little shagging tonight at 8 o'clock. See, Philly's got to decide what food he wants to get a little bit later. I don't know. I had chicken for lunch, so that kind of eliminates that. Could double up on the chicken. I think I have once. Pretty good. Yeah, if I remember correctly, pretty good. Kimber Keenan, will Spencer Rattler wait until after early signing to make a decision? Well, that's the interesting thing. They don't really have like a date they have to or will decide. You know, it's not like there's a specific date where they have to make that decision. I don't really honestly know what the cutoff is, but it's certainly not the early signing period. I mean, they could do it. I mean, anytime. You know, if they want to participate in spring ball, they can do it. If they want to wait till spring, they could do it. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's like a certain cutoff. I mean, there's obviously going to be a cutoff, but it's not anytime soon. My guy. Happy Christmas. It's Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Hey, cheers to the birthdays of C. Philly and J-Mo. How about that? Here we go. Chase, when's your birthday? March 6th. Let's see. Does Gamecock baseball play on March 6th? Let's see. That sounds like a date that might be of significance. Oh, that's the Sunday game at Clemson for the Caron Clemson series. So how about this? How about we do this? They play at 2 o'clock at Clemson. As long as we are at least split in the series, or if we're up 2-0, I'll go. That game's at 2 p.m., though. We whoop that ass. We come back home, little Sunday fundy that night for Chase's birthday to celebrate a sweep over Clemson. That sounds to me like a perfect weekend. That sounds like the perfect weekend. Oh, he's not going to be here. For spring break for USC, you mean? Oh, I see. Well, my guy, you let me know. Hey, baseball season is going to be legendary, man. Hey, that weekend, by the way, Friday, you play Friday. I'll tell you this, too. People were asking me, P-Dog's walking back in. People were asking me, are you going to keep doing the 10 roof shows after football? If we're not doing the 10 roof shows during baseball season, we have completely missed the assignment. Like, the assignment was missed. I misunderstood the assignment. Yeah, the assignment was misunderstood. The assignment was misunderstood. My guy Tucker Hamilton's tuning on Facebook. I don't know why he's not here. The old lady must have kept him at home. Had to take the dog out. It's a little date night. It's like, Tucker, you're whole ass married, my guy. Tucker, where you at tonight, my guy? We need you in the comments. Where you at? We're waiting. J-Mo and I are waiting on you. Justin Kyle says, prediction of the bowl game, I honestly don't like the matchup, and I hate UNC. Here, we got a call here. Fire away, my guy. You're on the air.
Yo.
Yep.
Let me get a shout out to Jomo and Sound Guy Phil ripping it up.
Damn Tucker. Damn you, Tucker.
Dude, I'm not feeling too well. Hey, dog, shut up. I'm not feeling too well. So
I can hear it in your voice, my guy. He sounds like he's under the weather a little bit.
I'm getting through it. But I'll definitely be in there next weekend. But my question is, with Sam Howell actually playing, I don't think we've faced a quarterback that's as good of a runner as he is. Our D-line is going to actually do against how well Sam Howell can run the ball.
Sam Howell, you're talking about how well he can run the ball?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's the best at running the ball that we'll see all year as a quarterback. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know what our D-line, because we can't stop the run. What do you think we're going to have to do? And do you think they have a scheme set up to where we're going to stop them?
Gotcha. I'm going to take the question off the air, Tucker. Hey, I appreciate it, my guy. Feel better. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Good stuff. And by the way, I saw Tucker outside of the basketball game. If I can get the freaking mic situation figured out here. We're good. It's probably just me. I don't know. There we go. I saw Tucker. Yeah, we're good. If I can't figure out a mic at this point, Phil, there's just no hope for me. I saw Tucker outside of the basketball game, but he asked, how are we going to stop Sam Howell running the ball? Great question. That is really honestly a great question. And I think Howell's a really good quarterback. He's obviously beat us as a true freshman. I would bring pressure. I would bring a lot of pressure from the secondary. Personally, if it was me, I would bring it, I trust. Here's the thing with the bowl game. This is how I view it. Early, I think our defense will do their thing. I don't think we're going to let UNC score 40 on us. I think our defense will give us a chance. I mean, a big key in that game will be limiting UNC and limiting Sam Howell on third downs, not letting him escape outside the pocket and, buy time. I mean, Sam Howell is a legitimate NFL prospect. He's a legitimate dude. First rounder? I misunderstood the assignment. Which, anyways, we'll get in that in a second. But, yeah, how do you stop the run? I mean, again, that's going to be a huge key of the game. Do you spy someone? And really, honestly, what it makes me bring – we need linebackers, man. We've got to go find some linebackers. We just don't have enough dudes. Who's our dudes right now? Mo Kaba, Damani Staley, all due respect, but I mean, Damani Staley, Darrell Ware, who was what was he, a walk-on? I mean, bro, enough said. I mean, Brad Johnson had a good year. You're right. Aaron Sterling, who maybe kind of hybrid that position, but do you spy a guy? I don't know. My guy is calling. Hold on. Let's see if my guy might not know I'm live. Let's see. My guy, you're calling I'm live at the old tin roof, me guy. Hold on. I'm gonna let you salvage yourself, but you have to leave a question and then hang up. I'll take the question off the air, but you have to leave a question. Hold on for the crowd at Tin. So everybody at Tin Roof's gonna hear you ask the question. Do you have a question regarding the bowl game, the portal, the uniforms, anything?
Let's go with what do you think? How do you think the O-line is going to perform now that we know that White possibly might not start, he might not play? How do you think that's going to affect offense and just the game plan in general?
Yeah, and I'll let you stay on, my guy, because I'm actually glad you said possibly, because actually Beamer said today Quan White might play, which was shocking to me. I thought he was done. How will the O-line play? I mean, does the O-line find some magic elixir in the next 3 weeks that makes them play great? I mean, I guess here's the best thing going for Carolina. We played awful against A&M, great against Florida, awful against Mizzou, great against Auburn, awful against Clemson. I mean, we're just due to play well again. I mean, I guess that's just how the season will go.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. I definitely agree.
Right.
Would you think that, White would – I think it crossed my mind that he would sit out for sure if he's getting ready for the draft.
Well, I mean, Beamer said he's not sure. If I had to guess, I think White will sit out. I mean, he ran for 6.6 yards per carry. I mean, what I don't want to say what more does he have to prove, because if he went out there and ran for 200 yards, I mean, certainly it'd help his draft stock. But is he really going to do that? I just, there's nothing that tells us he will. So, I mean, we'd obviously love to see him play, but I mean, at the same time, if he doesn't, you got Kevin Harris, you got a guy like Lloyd, you got Juju. I mean, there's other guys that can run it. So, but
yeah, absolutely. So I'll leave you with this final one. I'm a uniform guy. What's our uniform combo for the ball game?
got to be some variation of black. We have to wear black. We have to wear black. There's got to be black. I just
did we even do it this year?
we didn't wear black outside of the throwback unis against Vandy. So I you know what I wish they do though. You know what I think will be cool. Go with we wear our garnets and UNC wear their powder blues and just do like a mashup uniform game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, bro. Well, it was good talking to you.
Yeah, I'll hit you up after this, my guy. I appreciate you.
Sounds good, my guy.
All right. So that's my dude right there, Jay. My dude Jay right there. He just called me to just chat. I was like, my guy, you don't realize we're live, do you? But either way, good stuff. Yeah, no, I think we rock with some black in the bowl game. I do. I'll tell you this. You want to rock all black? Let's do it in the bowl game. That's P-Dog brings up the best point of all. BOA curse, blackout curse. Something's got to give. We're either going to lose 60-0 or we're going to beat them 60-0. I mean, I like to take a chance. Roll the dice. Why not? But then people would have blamed the blackout for the way we played against Clemson. Hey, on that note, let's take a 5-minute break. We'll take more of your questions, comments, calls for in about 20, 30 minutes or so. Hey, it's Shag Night tonight, 8 o'clock, Shag Night. Hey, if you got one, great night to shag. Great night to shag. If you got one, shag one. Great night to shag. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Appreciate y'all. We're back. Phil, we're back. Good. Good. Good deal. We're back. Got about, we'll say about a little bit over 10 minutes to go. We'll say about 10 minutes to go or so here on a Wednesday, taking your questions, comments, and calls. And we might go into the 30, though, if we got some good questions. I don't know. You never know. Truly never know. Let's see. Justin Langford says, I think we go with the big game Garnet, but I wish we'd go with the big letters and the big numbers. Here's the real question. Do you like the Garnet face masks? I'll tell you this. I hated them. When I first saw them, I hated them. Then I went into the Letterman's Lounge. Humble brag. Slight flex. No, I went in the Letterman's Lounge, and they have in the Letterman's Lounge George Rogers' game-worn jersey. An insane piece. And his game-worn helmet with the Garnet face mask. And you see that, and you're like, man, that's hard. But see, here's my thing. If you're going to go with Garnet face mask, do the entire throwback. Don't wear current day unis with a throwback, you know what I'm saying, a throwback face mask. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me ask you this. What would it look like if you wore white helmets with a Garnet face mask and then black jerseys? And not even, you don't need to wear black pants, but just black jerseys, black. But wouldn't it look weird? That'd look weird to me. That would look weird. Versus the black face mask right here will go with everything. Hell no. Dude, the tail feather helmet that we wore against Florida might be the worst helmet of all time. That's a great question. What's the worst helmet and or jersey Caron has ever worn? See, a lot of Gamecock fans love the Anthony Wright jerseys. Those shits were terrible. Them shits were terrible with a big gaudy Gamecock on the side. Garnet, black Garnet. I mean, it's not great. Certainly, it's in the bottom 5. Bro, that tail feather helmet can kick rocks. Bro, let me put it this way. If I had a buddy and I walked in his house and he had a helmet, let's just say he was a huge Gamecock fan and man cave. If he had the tail feather helmet in his collection, I'm walking out. You know what? I don't want to be friends with you anymore. No way. Not a chance. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to get it next year. I'm going to buy that helmet. Just screw it. Black helmets. Why not just do chrome? Hell with it. Have you not seen what Louisville and Kentucky have done? Make it chrome. All right, here's my opinion on the helmets. Now we're getting in real conversation. You have to pick one way or the other. Are you going to be futuristic, crazy, Oregon, Maryland, all over the place with with unis, or do you want to be more of a traditional SEC, I'm not saying you're going to be Bama or Georgia, but which one do you want to be? That's all I want to know. Me personally, I prefer this. White, garnet, white at home, white on the road. Your alternates are white, garnet at home, white, black, white at home. Maybe you have all black in the arsenal. White, black's a good one. On the road, you have white, garnet, white, black. Right. You have those in there. I would just completely do away with the colored helmets. I'd completely do away with them. I don't like them. I would actually, with that being said, I would keep the 84 Black Magic throwback unis with garnet, black, white. I would keep those. I would keep the 84 throwback Black Magic road unis, garnet, white, black. I would keep those. But they're special throwbacks. They're not, we don't wear those every week. We wear them once a season, and that's it. Also, one of the worst helmets of all time, the Muschamp Script Carolina Chick-fil-A helmet can literally kick rocks. Terrible. I'd rather put Tin Roof's logo on a helmet than put that Carolina Script logo on a helmet. Bottom line. Put that face on a helmet. I mean, honestly. Carolina's new mascot, the South Carolina. What is he supposed to be? I mean, Chase, what is that guy supposed to be? Like, what do you think? What does he do? What is he? Who is he? The what? What does he do? What is he? He's a bellhop. The South Carolina Bellhops. South Carolina Bellhops. There we go. That's our new mascot. He's a bellhop. Really? I need to brush up on my Tin Roof history. He's a what? I love how Talon says we. Like oh, here we go. All right. Now we're going to get in this discussion. Now we're getting this battle. All right, that's fair. That's fair. We, like I was the one out there snapping the ball or throwing the pass. And I'm saying Talon's we, like he was the one investing in the company. Fair enough. Hey, that was well played. That was well played. I mean, Talon's probably honestly the reason we beat Florida and Auburn because he's like, well, what were the underdog? Oh, we're going to win. We're going to win. Here we go. We might just spend the last 10 minutes reading this. In 2002, the original Tin Roof opened near Nashville's famed Music Row to give musicians a place to play and place to hang. The people that work here are like, I just want to stab myself in the face. They probably make them learn this. Tasty food, fun electric environment, community regulars, friendly crew helped establish the Roof as the place to be for musicians and non-musicians alike. Over the years, stages have hosted the famous, they should have been famous, and everyone in between, which is I'm probably that last category. I'm the in-between guy. Let's see. I want like the actual history though. I need to get the CEO on the phone. Where'd the logo come from? Where did this guy's face come from? The bag of that's not good enough. The bag of potato chips. Come on, man. The whole YouTube chat. Carrying the whole YouTube chat, yeah. What was the comment today? The last one? I don't know. Let's see. Justin Langford, script sucks for football, but it's great for the baseball jersey. The difference is the script is different in baseball than football. The UFC Sports. The military uniform were not good. The pants did not go well with the jersey. I mean, I don't think anybody said that the military uniforms were great. The military unis that Steven Garcia wore, fire. The gray ones were trash. With a white helmet, they were bad. Do what? That's about right. All right. Travi, have we ever worn white, garnet, black? I don't think so. That sounds really ugly. Sounds terrible. They did. Look at this helmet and look at the ones we wore. Yeah. I will tell you this. This is not an insider report. This is just a guess. I think we will change the uni to some degree. I think we will. I don't think we'll be wearing the same unis next year. I think Beamer wants to put his own spin. I got to think so, man. I hope so. I mean, I'm not saying the unis look bad, but it's just like those are the Muschamp uniforms. Like, and Muschamp stinks. So, right. Then we just lose every game. Or I guess we just be like the Gamecocks, just get our hopes up every freaking year and be just disappointed. So, whatever. So, don't you dare put that curse on Daddy Beamer. Don't you dare. By the way, guys, quick reminder, if you have not signed up with our friends at Prize Picks, be sure to hit up Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com and the PrizePicks app. Use the promo code TSUS when you sign up. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Let's see. Exam week in the city. Exam week. Man, I cannot tell you how much I hated exam week and school in general. So, like people saying, like, why is Quan White going pro? Bro, because school sucks. He can go. Why would you want to stay in college for another year? Outside of it being awesome. Quan? I mean, dude, he's been in college 5 years. I hope so. I don't know. This mic's I'm just like messing with me right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Bro, I went to college for 5 years and have no degree. Imagine that, Peyton. I went to college for 5 years, I have no degree. So, one whole one. What was your GPA? Let's put it this way. J-Mo's daily blood alcohol content is higher than his GPA was in college. Bro, I'm not even going to lie. My GPA after my freshman year, 1.7. I had to literally go to summer school to get that shit up. Guess what it was after my sophomore year? 3.2. So, and then when I left, it was probably like a 2.8, something like that. I mean, whatever. I mean, hey, has to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through, my boy. Yeah. Left that and went to Charlotte, and the rest is history, really. What'd you get, life? Wow, what a stud. What a legend you are. God. You and 50,000 other people in South Carolina are bragging about getting life. Awesome. At least you're not bragging about getting hope. I mean, everybody gets the damn hope. What'd you get, the Hope Scholarship? Well, I breathed today. I mean, what else do you want? Where are you going to? USC Salkehatchie? You got the Hope? Who gives a shit? Like, huh? You got life? Jesus Christ. If J-Mo gets life. By the way, we got to read this comment for Alyssa, by the way. We were saying, what would you compare the 2021 season to? Tall glass of vodka, very, very bold. I didn't even see this one. Blaine Lee said, and I'm not a political guy, so I may not even get this joke. Blaine Lee said, if the 2021 Gamecock season was a body of land, it would be Epstein Island, because what looks good when approaching from a distance turns out to be a situation that makes you want to kill yourself. Okay, that's the last one, I swear. That's tough. I don't really know that entire story, but that sounds bad. That was right after Alyssa said, where's my gift? That's probably why I cut off the stream. Here we go. So maybe she did hear it because she was on there. Blaine Lee said about the adult film category thing. No? Blaine Lee said if the 2021 Gamecock season was an adult film category, it would be a gangbang because what seemed like a good idea at first turns out to be you getting screwed from all angles and you feel disappointed in yourself at the end. Tough. That's very, very brutal. Huh? Yeah. So, yeah. This show at Tin Roof's a lot like the Mets. You get your hopes up and it always disappoints. I think we have a good time here, really, truly. Bro, it's like literally, though, like I've told P-Dog. This is all fine and dandy. Football is great. But if this show is not happening during baseball season, the assignment was misunderstood. It totally misunderstood. Bro, you got a Wednesday show to talk about the midweek game that just happened, and you got the Wednesday talk about the weekend that's upcoming. And then you think about the Wednesdays talking about when we got a Thursday to Saturday. Content's unlimited. And then you can talk about Slapdick of the Weekend. I mean, it's just great. It's great. We have Slapdick of the Weekend will return. You know what we should do? We should get a bunch of T-shirts printed for the baseball season. Just like Slapdick on it. Be like, here, hand these to fans that like are people or no. I'm like, give them to people that are like, you're a slap. Like you deserve this shirt. You're a Slapdick. No, it's the Rowdy Roosters, bro. The cockpit can. That's fine. That's great. The cockpit's awesome. That's great. But the cockpit, say it with me. The cockpit at Founders Park. How much sense does that make? Does it make any sense at all? The cockpit is literally Willie B. Is it not? Am I crazy? I grew up calling the Willie B is the cockpit. Literally, if you play NCAA 14, the old game, they nicknamed it the cockpit. The cockpit is a place. It's not a group of people. So I don't care. Call Willie B the cockpit. You're really pushing it calling CLA the cockpit. I will not allow you to call Founders Park student section the cockpit. No, sir. Absolutely not, sir. And, dude, like, here's the funny thing. USC, you're tuned in. I know you are because you always watch everything I do. You can have Rowdy Roosters, bro. I don't even want it. You can have it. But Rowdy Roosters is the move. But while you don't do it, I'll just make money off merch, and we'll just do our entire baseball thing. So we'll have the Rowdy Rooster flag. Yeah. We'll have the Rowdy. What did you say? Oh, no, what did you say earlier in this? The men's basketball team. Enjoy men's basketball. P-Dog says he enjoys men, but not basketball. All right. Very good. Let's see. USC Sports with a great point. Says, how come in 2015 Carolina beat an ACC championship game team North Carolina, but they lose to them when they suck in 2019 with Bentley, Edwards, and Smith? I blame Muschamp. I do too. I obviously did. I literally said fire Muschamp, and 30,000 views later, here we are. So, yeah. No, you can go back. I was like, that's great. I love it. But can we build? This is what I said. Literally, I remember exactly what I said. After the 2019 Georgia game, we beat them in Athens. Improbable. Thank God for Rodrigo Blankenship. I've said if you lose the next two to Tennessee and Florida, it was Tennessee, then Florida, right? Tennessee, Florida means nothing. What happened? You lost them both. And you got blasted by Tennessee. So, I was right. I was right again. It hurts to be right. I like them kicks, P-Dog. All right, cool. We've hit 6:50. I know they got to get ready, set up the whatever. I don't know what Phil's got to do. Probably nothing. I'm pretty hungry, though. So, anything else? Anything else? I think, jerseys. I think we'll wear black. I think a blackout could happen. A blackout will happen in Charlotte one way or another. I can assure you. Do what? Today, great day to have a day, yeah. Great, just a great day today? It's a great day today. Sure. Great day to be on Twitter. Great night to have a night. Right, yeah. Doing a hell of a job with the Twitter account, by the way. Fantastic. Doing good stuff. You know there's another page on Instagram that took that logo. Yeah. I'm like, you son, it's right here. You know I had this hand drawn. I mean, I know it's very copied based off but still. What is their fucking what is their is there I can't even spit out the word. What's in here? Just an empty bottle of ketchup? Thank you. Smearing off ice? That's what it is. Smearing off ice in there? I thought I was getting ice with a ketchup bottle. Anyways, guys, like I said, check out the podcast tomorrow. Full TSUS postseason award show for the 2021 season. USC Sports with a heck of a question, P-Dog. Do you ever play Mario on the old Nintendo DS? No, I do not, but I should. Bro, I'll tell you what used to be my shit, Smash Bros. I will wreck anyone in here in Smash Bros. All right, here you go. Who's your character? Who's your go-to character? Talon, who's your go-to character in Smash? I know you're a little gamer nerd. I see? Answer without hesitation. I know Chase is a gamer nerd. Who's your character? Oh, God. I play Call of Duty. Are you playing Cold War? Or what are you playing? Oh, bro, you're 21. You don't play video games anymore? What do you mean? You know, anymore? When did you play when you were 12? Bro, I know you do. Madman with that. Women are temporary, NCAA's forever. That's a fact. Justin Langford said that used to be an awesome game along with Pokemon as well. We should just start doing some video game chatter. Why not? I mean, I'm not a huge gamer dude anymore. Huh? The stream at Tin Roof. The NCAA simulation at Tin Roof. We could do it. We could. Justin Langford says playing in Pokemon Stadium. Yes. Pokemon Stadium was a fun place to play. Dude, Samus was my player. Samus. Yeah. Or Captain Falcon. Star Fox was the shit. You got that special power-up where, like, the plane flew through? Yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about. I a little bit. I know a little bit. Well, because Kirby can just transform into anything. Nah, bro. Samus was my move, dude. You get that like Goku like Powerball going up. Yeah, you're right. Yes, you're right. She was a woman. You're correct. Last thing before we go, USC Sports says Xbox 360 or anything. No, PlayStation guy. I'm a big PlayStation guy. PlayStation to the death of me. Nah. You know, I had a buddy of mine, or I have a buddy of mine. He's still my best friend from high school, from college or high school baseball. He was ranked in the top 1,000 in Halo in the world. So, anyways, shout out Tin Roof in the Vista. Shout out P-Dog's Earring, and shout out everybody who came out tonight. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Talon with the. Hey, right, the duffel, right? New duffel. Shout out the new duffel, by the way. The new duffel made an appearance tonight. Give it up for the new duffel. No. So, anyways, appreciate y'all tuning in. We're going to go and wrap it up. We got about 5 minutes till 7. We'll go and wrap it up now. Yeah, good stuff as always. Again, we'll be out here. Phil Harris says, seriously, they've got to have a gamer segment for the gamers. We'll do that. Anyways, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Like I said, tune in to the podcast. We're live with the Daily Crew every day, noon to 2. Here every Wednesday, 5 to 7. Outside of that, we've got koozies for sale up here, free stickers, whatever you guys like. I'll have it with me the entire night if you're interested. But, yeah, until next time, tip your bartenders. Tip Chase a little more than J-Mo, but still tip them anyways. And, yeah, we'll have us a night. And shout out Sound Guy Phil. Yeah, to Phil. Shout out Sound Guy Phil for making this thing happen. Folks behind the scenes, appreciate you, Phil. Thank you, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. Have a great night. We'll talk to you next week. Cheers. I'm Chris Phillips, Spurs Up Show. Y'all take care. That's it.